Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. It is a beautiful November morning right here in Tennessee. We're back on Timms Ford Lake again. Gonna go crappie fishing again today. I told y'all when it starts getting cold, I just can't help myself. But y'all gotta look at this view right quick. I mean, we got smoke on the water. Leaves are turning on the trees. Gosh, what a beautiful morning. I know they're biting. I gotta get out there, but we're gonna go see if we can catch some crappie. Y'all stay with me. Let's see what we can do. All right, guys, I'm gonna start right here on this set of marina docks. I'm gonna scan them first with my side scan, and there they are. There they are right there. So I'm gonna get around here and try to get in position. We'll see if we can catch us a few of them. A lot of times early in the morning like this, they'll be biting pretty well, so we'll see if we can catch a few of them. Here's one. Good one too. Had to get it under that boat. Come here, boy. They starting to get fat now. That is a nice one to start the morning off. I'm trying to be quiet. That's one thing I think a lot of people don't realize about crappie fishing. You try to be as quiet as you can. See how he's getting fat. They're feeding on shad. Look how thick he is across his back. Big old black nose. That's number one. They're certainly a little bit picky about biting. This morning I'll show y'all what I'm using right here. I'll show you a little more about it later, but I've just got a 1/32 ounce red mustad jig head. That's one thing I've been playing around with a little bit, is different colored jig heads and whether it makes a difference or not. I'm still experimenting. I'll keep y'all posted on that, but this is a red 1/32 ounce with a little Bobby Garland on there. I'm not sure what that color's called, but it's just a real natural looking color. 4-pound vicious high vis mono, and I'm just shooting it as far under that pontoon boat as I can get it. That's where they're sitting. There's one. Changed colors and I got one. Another big slab. Golly. About hooked myself. Calm down, boy. Calm down. Look at that big joker. Gosh, they are broad. I mean, he's almost as wide as my hand, man. God, it's a pretty fish. Alright guys, I moved over here to a new spot. That first spot we started, I got two out of it. Two real nice ones. There's a pile of them there. They just weren't real active this morning. So that's what I like to do. I just like to keep moving till I find the ones that will bite. You know, you just kind of, when you find several schools of them, you just kind of cycle through them throughout the day, and you'll end up with a pretty good mess of fish by the end of the day most of the time. But I found some sitting on a dock right here. And there's not a great big pile of them here, but there's enough to fish for. And normally when they get on this dock, they're pretty big ones. So we'll see what we can do here. There he is. Feels like a big one. Pretty nice one. Not as big as I thought he was, but pretty doggone good one. Probably 11 and a half inches. He's 11 and a half all day. You know, guys, one thing that's been very eye-opening to me since I've had Lowrance active target. Obviously, I can watch every move those fish make from the time I put my trolling motor down under those docks. I never realized how much crappie move. Right there, I was sitting there looking at 15 or 20 fish. I literally cast in there, I caught one, and they left. I'm talking about gone. Can't even see them on active target anymore. They left. What's that from? That's from fishing pressure. That's exactly what that's from. But without active target, you know, 2 years ago, I'd have sat there and fished for those fish for another 15 or 20 minutes thinking they were still there. They just weren't biting. But they're not. They're gone. They'll be back. Give them 20, 30 minutes. May not even take that long. They'll be back, but pretty neat deal. Boy, he thought the fire out of it. Get in here, big joker. They are not easy to get to bite today, but we're catching some nice ones. There he is. Thump. That's what I'm talking about. He's a pretty one. There is definitely a pile of them in here. All right, let me show you all a little bit about what I'm using here. So these are actually Mustad jig heads. If you go to Mustad's website, mustadfishing.com, you can find these. They actually, if you use the discount code Brandon Lester 20, you save 20% off. So y'all keep that in mind. But these are really good little jig heads. Of course, they got the Mustad Ultra Point hook in them, and they make them in several different colors, and they make them in several different sizes. But as you can see, these are red. So I'm using, they got a real sharp little hook in them, and it's a real light wire little hook, which is real important. When you're crappie fishing, you want a light wire hook when you're using that real small line, like 2 and 4 pound test. And I'm just tying a little, either a loop knot or a uni knot. I am a fan of a loop knot, I'll be honest with you, just because I feel like it makes that jig fall straight all the time. So I tend to tie a loop knot quite a bit. See, I got me a little loop knot right there. Like I said earlier, 4 pound vicious high vis mono. And a big key. I've said this before, but I'll say it again. Probably one of the biggest keys to crappie fishing is making sure that jig is perfectly straight on that hook. Because if it's not, your jig won't fall straight and it won't bite it near as good. You won't get near as many bites. So that's the finished product right there. That's what I'm using. And I like to take that hook, I take a pair of pliers and I open that hook up just a little bit. Gives you a little bit more gap there. That's it. Let's see if we can catch another one. There we go. Another nice one. I should come up there and jump like a bass. Get up in here, boy. I changed colors there a few minutes ago. Just trying to figure something out. Catching them on a chartreuse jig now. That's another good one. Number 9. Got him. Come out of there, boy. There we go. I just had to throw it in there and let it fall over that cross member. He ate it up. Them things, they sit so tight in there, man. If you don't get it right in front of their face, they ain't gonna come out and get it. Another nice one. No giants today, but we've caught some good ones. Y'all look at that. That big wad. I think that looks pretty good right there. That's a better one. That's a keeper. Well, he was hooked right in the roof of the head. I mean, he wasn't coming off. For some reason, they seem like they like that chartreuse. Later in the day it gets. We're getting close to getting that limit. There it is. Another nice one. Oh yeah. It went thump. Ah, that's fun. I like it when they bite like that. I'll have to count them pretty soon. I think that's either 12 or 13, I believe. Catch one more and then we'll count them. Quit biting my chartreuse. I'm gonna change colors on them. Go back to the ghost. Color change, got him. I'm telling you guys, always before you leave a school of crappie, change colors on them. It works every time, just about. All right, I gotta count them right quick. There's number 15, finally. I seen about 4 fish sitting under that dock. I skipped it in there and sure enough, he ate it. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today. We caught us some. We got 15 nice ones in here. I'll show them to you. I mean, we didn't catch any great big ones. But we got some dang nice ones. Make a nice little mess of fish anyway. Hey, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me again today. You guys know by now I love chasing these crappie in the wintertime, and it'll only get better. The water temperature is still 65, 66 degrees, so still pretty warm. And the thing about crappie, and the thing you need to realize, the lower the water gets, as far as the water level, this lake's 6 foot down now. The lower the water level gets and the lower the water temperature gets, the tighter the schools of crappie will get. They're still a little bit scattered right now. It just needs to cool off. We got a cold front coming in tomorrow, so it should only get better from here. But I appreciate you guys watching. Hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment. Hey, share the videos with your buddies. We'll see y'all next time right here. Brandon Lester Fishing.